Prepositions. Children, do you remember my cat?
Yes, ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಬೆಕ್ಕು. Yay, Timmo! How cute! Timmo the ಬೆಕ್ಕು.
I'm glad you enjoy his company, dear children. Now, what were we about to learn today?
Prepositions, ma'am.
You mean prepositions? Yes, very good, Sham. We are going to learn prepositions. Suddenly, Miss Nina had a thought. Children, I want you to observe Chimu. He's a very naughty cat. Can you tell me what he is doing?
He is playing, ma'am.
Can you tell me where he's playing, Raj?
The chair, ma'am.
Yes. If you want to tell me exactly where he is, you will tell me he is on the chair. On is a preposition, one of many words that help us find out where something is, when something happened, or in which direction it is happening. Let's take preposition adventure.
Yay! Yes!
Welcome to the world of prepositions. Prepositions, words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show their direction, time, and location. Prepositions are like position words. They help us understand where things are, when things happen, and how things relate to each other. For example, the bee is on the flower. The bee is on the flower. In this sentence, bee is the noun and the flower is a noun too. And on is the preposition. Let's look at some more examples of preposition or position words. The birds are flying away. The deer drinks water in the morning. I am standing at the river. Here is an introduction to prepositions using a box and a ball. Let's look at all the sides of a box. Here is in the front of the box. This is next to the box. Here, the ball is above the box.
You know, children, that there are many different kinds of prepositions. Let us learn some.
Let's look at the different types of prepositions. First, we have prepositions of time. Prepositions of time tell us when things happen. For example, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. We had a sports day in the month of July. We have math and English on Friday. Next, let's look at some prepositions of time. At
see how we can practice prepositions of time.
Now let's make a schedule using preposition of time. Now let's say we have our annual day on the 12th of February. Now we need to make a plan. So we can say our annual day is on the 12th of February. We have practice at 4 p.m. every day. Now, we can also make a schedule to say that, okay, for our dance practice, we will have practice at 6 p.m. on Thursdays or at 4 p.m. on Fridays. We can start our dress rehearsal in the month of January. So here, with the help of preposition of time, we can say on a particular date. For example, on the 12th of February. At a particular time, at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., or 7 a.m. We can say in when we talk about a month. That is, we start dress rehearsals in January. We have our annual day in February. This is a way where we can help schedule an event, schedule all the things for the event, and practice preposition of time.
Now, let's learn about prepositions of direction.
Next, we look at prepositions of directions. Now, prepositions of directions are words that help us understand where something is going or moving. We use the words to, from, up, and down. Here are some examples of preposition of direction. The puppy jumped from the other side of the river and came to me. Yes.
Now, let's see how we can practice prepositions of direction. Create 3 stations in your classrooms, namely station 1, 2, and 3. And just like a train here moves from station 1 to station 2. And then train of children can move from station 2 to station 3. Train moves across all the stations. Make sure that the children form a line and move like a train.
Next, let's look at prepositions of locations. Now, prepositions of locations are words that help us describe where something is. They tell us the position or place of an object or person. Here are some simple examples. We use the word under, in between, in front of, behind. Now let's look at a few sentences. The sun is behind the clouds. The deer was hiding in between the trees. Now she is in front of me.
Here's a small TLM idea for you all. We cannot necessarily bring a cat to the classroom every time, so TLMs can definitely be used to teach and introduce the very concept of prepositions and teach students what the correct, appropriate usage of prepositions are. This TLM is called Match the Card. So we can divide the class into 2 groups of students and hand out one group of students pictures of cats in a box, under a box, or between boxes. And the other group can be given out cards or word cards where sentences like these are written. The cat is under the box, the cat is between the box, and the students start wondering what to do now. You must ask the 2 groups of students to match with their pairs in the other group. run around the class and match with sometimes the correct one or sometimes the wrong one. Having to do this with their pairs, having to do this amongst themselves as students, moving around the classroom will create an experiential activity and will help the students to remember what the correct and wrong usage of the words under, between, above, or across are.